What's up, YouTube world? It's your boy Halucha Lucha, aka Matthew J. Brownlee. I'm back with another Smack Talk. Yeah, I missed it last week. It is what it is. I had to work. Work happens. It just be like what it be like. Um, so, yeah, we're gonna talk about SmackDown this week that I actually got to watch. My birthday was yesterday, so I took off for yesterday and today. I had fun. I had a good times. I turned 31. I'm out here old in the streets of the YouTube world. But yeah, like, comment, subscribe, share, all that good stuff, and we're just gonna get into the show, which was very good in my opinion. I thought overall, top to bottom, was a good show. Of course, you have your just not a lot, but you had your you had what you had. The 50-50 booking was there twice, but other than that, it was good stuff. We'll just talk about the 50-50 booking first. Um, First one is Liv Morgan versus Carmella. Carmella from last week is introduced as the most beautiful woman in WWE or something like that. And I guess that's her gimmick. Now she's beautiful and I guess, I don't know. But that's her gimmick now. And they do the thing for her announcement, and they were like, please introduce the most beautiful woman in WWE. Carmella, she comes out. Liv comes out. They have a decent back and forth. But of course, Carmella won last week. So this week, of course, when she faces Liv Morgan, Liv wins this week. So I assume next week they're going to have a third match, and one of them's going to win. But this match, it was clean win for Liv. She hit her cool finisher for the win. She did a nice cool double spot with her feet, like she launches, like she has the people on the back, like on her feet, and she launches them and they hit the turnbuckle. Carmella was throwing Liv around. She was telling Michael Cole to tell her how beautiful she was, and Pat McAfee was out there making them laugh, talk about the cameraman, everybody's falling out for her because she's so beautiful. And Michael Cole was just laughing like hysterically, like his face was like bright red and stuff like that. That was all good stuff. And even after Carmella won, she still told everybody and the announcer to remind her she is still the most beautiful woman in the world. Cool. The other 50-50 booking, which is actually somehow worse than this, Shinsuke Nakamura versus Baron Corbin over a crown that they finally mentioned. That Baron Corbin finally brought up. Like, they've been having one-on-one matches against each other for the past month, except for I think the week before. I think Shinsuke had faced Chad Gable, but yeah. I think Baron Corbin won the first one when Nakamura first took the hat. And then the following week, I think Nakamura won when Boogs debuted and did the shredding thing. And then last week, Baron Corbin won again, but Shinsuke still had the crown. And this week, Nakamura wins and still again has the crown. So they say next week they're going to do a winner crowns all match. And whoever wins that match gets to keep the crown forever, even though it was Corbin's crown, but just whatever. Who cares? As long as this is over and we don't ever get to see them fight each other ever again for like the next 20 years, I don't care. I don't want to see the match no more. Just end it. Let Shinsuke be the king of strong style and do the give Baron Corbin another gimmick. Or give him back to his old gimmick, that whatever old gimmick he had. I don't really care, but yeah, just get it over with, please. Anyways, besides that, Raw was good stuff. We had I guess we'll talk about this. Owens and Big E had a tag match against Apollo and Sami Zayn. Good stuff, obviously, because there's 4 good wrestlers, so you got a really good match. Big E's back from, Aleister Black being not there anymore because, reasons. And Yeah. First, Kevin Owens was getting isolated by Sammy and Apollo, and then Big E got the hot tag. And before the commercial break, excuse me, this is my old age. This is what old age does to me now. Then after that, yeah, Big E was running wild for a little bit, and then he went to go for a spear thing. Apollo moved out the way, and then Big E was getting isolated by Apollo and Sami Zayn taking turns mopping the floor with him. And then he comes back. Kevin Owens gets back in there. He goes crazy. He does the sentons. I like what he did to Sami Zayn. I think first he hit I think he hit Apollo with a pop up power bomb, and I think Sammy broke it up. He tagged him in. They went back and forth and stuff like that. And then Kevin Owens started working on Sammy's midsection. He was working on the ribs. I think he did he threw him on the steel steps, and I think he did a senton. He was holding his ribs. He was like, "Oh, your ribs hurt? Oh, okay." And then he threw him in the ring, and then he clotheslined him. He did another cannonball. Oh, that's what he did. He did a cannonball on the apron to him, off the apron to him, and then he did the senton thing, like his senton thing. And he went in the ring, threw him in the ring. We said, "Oh, your ribs hurt," and then he did a clothesline, and then he did a cannonball, and then he did. I wanted to say a frog splash, but it was. Oh, he did another senton from the top rope for two. That was good stuff. Apollo tries to get involved, wasn't happening. Sammy tried the exploder suplex, and he tried the blue thunder bomb. Neither one of those worked. Sammy gets stunned by Kevin Owens, and Big E prevents Apollo to getting the win, and then the Big E and Kevin Owens wins. Good stuff from there. And then Apollo was like, what you celebrating for? Hey, you didn't beat me. You didn't beat me. You ain't beat me. You ain't beat Aziz. You got, cause the only reason why you won because that loser was over there. And so then he says, how about next week we have a tag match, you two again, versus me and Commander Aziz. They said, sure, no problem. And then Sammy was like, whoa, relax your face. Who you talking to? Like, you think you're talking to me like that? Like, you know who I am. Talking about I'm nobody, I'm worthless. And he went in the ring. Commander Aziz, boom, hit him with the Nigerian nail. And, took him out. So that was great stuff. It was all great stuff. That was good stuff. Next up that we got to talk about, what we talking about? Ding Dong Hello. I guess that's it. Before that, we talk about the main thing. But Ding Dong Hello was a thing. My girl Bailey came out. Special guest Seth Rollins. He comes out. They both out here drippy drip. He comes down the ramp. Bailey's telling Seth, "Hey, come through the door. You know, I gotta come through the door." Seth Rollins is like, "Of course." So he rings the doorbell. She says, "Come in." He's poking out. Like, "Hey, it's me." That was hilarious. I think he knocked down some pictures and stuff like that. He helped her put it back up. So they were just going back and forth, praising each other. Bailey was talking about her new setup. She was saying that Michael Cole liked it. Seth made a joke about calling Bianca Belanca, Michael Cole did a couple of weeks ago or something like that. They brought that Belanca joke back, which was hilarious. They go back and forth talking about what Bailey did to Bianca, which she did the laughing thing. And then they did the thing where they laughed what Seth did to Cesaro when he beat him up and hit him with the stump like that. And they were just laughing. And then the doorbell rings, and it was like, the doorbell ring. It was like, oh, you got me a gift? Oh, no. And they was thinking they got each other. He was like, oh, cool. It's like, don't worry. Hey, I'm the guest. I got you. So he opens the door, and it's Cesaro, which was hilarious because, you don't notice Cesaro's there. I'm assuming, I don't know how the Thunderdome crowd was. If it's old Thunderdome people. But I just thought that was hilarious that they go to the packet, they go through the thing, and they talk about how he did it. And then the doorbell rings. Was like, oh, okay, cool, that's cool. He opens the door. Cesaro's there. He just starts mollywopping Seth Rollins through the door, like through his head, throwing his head through the door on the couches and throwing stuff at him, tearing him up, ripping down his pants. And Bayley's not happy. She's depressed that her stuff got ruined and stuff like that. And then Bianca Belair comes out, and then she laughs at Bayley and stuff like that. So I thought it was pretty fun. I thought it was pretty entertaining. Seth and Bayley together was hilarious. And then Seth Rollins getting caught by Cesaro, just ringing on the doorbell. It was like, why are you ringing on the doorbell? He opens up, surprise, I'm back. I thought that was good stuff. It was fun. This is how you do comedy right, especially with two people like Seth Rollins and Bayley, who are like they're at a point of their careers where they can just make they can do things like this where they can just joke and not take themselves serious and stuff like that, and talk about what's up with these rookies, with these new people coming in trying to take us out and stuff like that. So a segment like this worked. Like if New Day would have been involved, it would have been like as fun. Like people who work like that make it funny. So that was all good stuff. And the main event, as always, is Roman Reigns and the Usos. They are fantastic. The show opens with the video package from like what they did last week when they had the tag team title match, and Usos Shoto was up, but they still got the count. And tell him that hey, you saw our Shoto was up, and then Roman gets mad, tells him to do it over. Go back, you better do it. And then he goes back, and they have the match again. And Roman gets involved, gets disqualified, whatever. Then it ends, and then as it's ending, it pans to the TV to where Roman is watching with Paul and Jay. He pretty much to himself was saying, "Hey, I saved you guys. If I wouldn't have gotten involved, you guys, would have got embarrassed. You guys would have lost. So you're welcome." So he's pretty much said that you guys owe me, and I took notes for this. And then he says, ask what is the thing that he always says. And Jay goes, never embarrass the family. So Roman goes, yeah, you know that, but does your brother, you need to, handle that. And then as soon as he tells him that, Uso's music goes in. Jim comes out. I still love their theme. Comes out and pretty much said, as always, everything is about Roman Reigns. We had this match. We said we was gonna do what we was gonna do. I mean, of course, you had to get involved. You just can't help yourself getting involved. You know why? He's like, it's because you're jealous. You're jealous that of my brother. You're jealous of me and my brothers, that we have a bond with brothers. That we are, we're the best. I never said I wanted to be champion. He's like, I don't care. I just want my brother back to go back and win gold and stuff like that. So he says, at the end of the night, I'm going to do something I'm not going to regret. So that's all good stuff. And then while that's happening, Roman goes to Jay. He says, hey, yo, Jay, you better handle this business. So Jay goes to handle it. That's when they was about to have the match. They go backstage, and first, little Ray Ray, he is visibly upset. He is not happy about what happened from last week, and he's going back and forth with Adam Pearce. Jim's just standing there. He's pacing back and forth. Jay is like, yo, bro, what's really good with you right now? And Jimmy pretty much was like, hey, yo, like, Jay said that Jimmy was tripping, and Jay was like, nah, I'm not tripping. It was like, bro, like, tell me that you don't believe that we could have been tag team champions. Yeah, like, we could have been tag team champions, right? Like, you believe that we could have won? Yeah, so why is Roman out here, interfering in our business? Like, he was like, he could have been champion, we could have been champions, we could run this, we could all run this. But instead, he's being selfish. He's only thinking about himself. If Roman wants this, like, wants to see us, he can, come to our locker room. So apparently the Usos got themselves a locker room, which is good. Rey Mysterio, meanwhile, is talking about what Roman did to his family, and Roman's or Ray is talking about since a little kid. He said he was going to do everything to protect him. He's done that up till last week. He couldn't protect him, and he pretty much told Roman that he's going to go out to the ring and handle his business with him later. And he told him not to pretty much mess with his family business. He was like, "You got your own family business to worry about. Don't worry about ours." Oh, before I finish this story, I also forgot. I can't believe I forgot this. Chad Gable versus, I just looked at it and just remember, Chad Gable versus my boy Montez Ford. Oh my God. Oh, I forgot about this. So a little intermission about that. So Street Profits are backstage. Chad Gable comes up and they're supposed to have a tag team match. Chad Gable was like, pretty much said, "Hey, hey, I come in peace. No jokes or anything. What Otis did last week. I had nothing to do with that. I didn't tell him to do that. But it's just a little overprotective of me. I get it. If you guys don't want to join, whatever. It is what it is. So for you guys, I dropped the tag team match. So we're good." So he's about to leave. Street Profits was like, "Whoa, skirt, hold up, pump the brakes. Who said that I wanted to stop this match? Who said we wanted to stop this match? Your boy got lucky on us doing that, attacking us from behind mess. But he do that again. It's on site. We gotta take him out, send him back to the prehistoric age." And they started laughing, and then Chad Gable's like, "See, you think everything's a joke? Everything is funny to you guys? Okay, well, I got a little joke for you. Which one of you is gonna get in the ring with me tonight and get this smoke?" Dawkins was like, "Yo, I got you." And then Montez Ford was like, No, I got it." And Dawkins was like, Montez was like, "No, I got you." So they set the matchup for those two, and then Chad Gable was like, "Hey, one condition. I'm not gonna bring Otis. You don't bring Dawkins." And he said, "Fair." And he was like, "By the way, guys, Otis is still not happy." And then they had the match, and chef's kiss. Chad Gable is so good. He's so good. He is so good. Unfortunately, this match was interrupted by Otis, obviously. A lot of back and forth. Chad Gable is wrestling circles around Montez. Ford. Backstage, you could see that Ford is getting cheered on by Dawkins. Kept going back to him a couple times, and the last time he went back to him, obviously Otis attacked him, tore him up, threw him on the metal cart things that they have, moving cart things. He tore him up. Chad Gable's just wrestling clinic. He did a thing where Montez Ford did like a one of his flip things. He does like a flip to get back in the ring. And Chad Gable just caught him and turned into a Northern Light suplex. That was fantastic. Chad Gable is something different. But Montez Ford eventually gets the hot babyface run. He goes on top, goes for from the heavens. There's a little weird thing that I think it was like a little hesitation. He does it. He goes for the cover. Chad Gable kicks out at 2, and then as soon as he kicks out, Otis comes in and runs the interference. So I'm assuming that Otis was supposed to get in there while he was counting, but it didn't happen. So Gable had to kick out and not get pinned, which is unfortunate. But still, he takes out Montez Ford. He slams him, hits him with like a Shawn Michaels splash thing, but he did on the second rope and not a ladder. Dawkins comes out. He takes out Dawkins, and then he does another Vader bomb thing on Montez Ford. Takes him out. So the tag team division's out here looking kind of fire, even though it's 4 teams. All the teams not named Root and Gable are out here doing some work. So that's all good stuff. So back to the best stuff. That was really good stuff, but back to the best stuff. Usos, like I said, Jimmy Uso said, hey, he wants this coming to the office. Jay goes to Roman. Roman's looking. I don't see your brother. Where is Jimmy? And then Jay said, he said if you want to see him, that you can go to our locker room. Roman's, your locker room. Oh, the Usos got locker room now. Paul, do you hear this? They got a locker room. So I gotta go to your guys' locker. So it's the Usos locker room, not Roman Reigns' cousin's locker room. The Usos got themselves their own locker room. Okay, well I'm gonna go on my time, and then so then he walks away and just lets the locker room. So then later on they go. He goes in. He was like, all right, now I'm ready because it's my time. He goes in there. Hey, low key, the Usos locker room is kind of not bad. He went in there. Roman's like, oh, okay, it's all right. Nice little locker room. You know, Jay got his Andre Giant memorial thing. They got big TV and the couch and stuff like that. So they're not doing bad for themselves for not being tag team champions. They're not doing that bad. So pretty much they go back and forth with. Did I write down what happened? All right, so yeah, so they pretty much just go back and forth really. Roman keeps thinking he wants to be power, to have power and all this stuff. And Jim's like, dude, I don't care about being Universal Champion. I don't care about that title. He's like, you are going to be. He's like, we don't care about that. I don't care about that. All I care about is being the best tag team in the world with my cousin. With my brother Jay. That's literally all I want. He's like, you think I care about your Universal Championship? No, I kept saying like, we all win championships. We all do this for our all family. Like that's all I want. It was like, for some reason, like, you can't get it through your head. It's like, yeah, you're going to be a future Hall of Famer one day, but you're not going to be a future Hall of Famer for being Roman Reigns. You're going to be a future Hall of Famer for being the biggest bitch in the world. It was like, ooh. And then he got mad, and it was like, oh, so it's like, what? So you want me to fight you? You're like, what? You want me to fight you? Is that what you want? You want me to fight you at Hell in a Cell, inside Hell in a Cell? Is that what you want? And then Roman tried to get Jay to talk. He was like, you see what your brother's doing? You see what this is what I'm talking about. And then Jamie is arguing with him. It's like, you see, and they just keep going back and forth with that. And Jay was like, you know what? I had enough of both. I had enough of you. He said he had enough of Jimmy, and he's had enough of Roman. And he left. I was like, oh, Jay got the balls now. I was like, he's had enough of Roman and Jimmy. I was like, oh. and then Jimmy goes, see what you did? See what you did to him? It was like, me? And then he does his manipulation. It's like, me? I didn't do anything. He's like, you think this is what I want? You think I want? He's like, we're supposed to be family. We're supposed to stick together. He's like, you want to fight me? Your cousin? He's like, we ain't kids anymore. This ain't the kids' days anymore. It was like you. It was like, who's the brothers? You two the brothers, right? They ain't gotta worry about me. You the brother. Who's the oldest brother? You came out first, right? He's like, okay then. He's like, act like a big brother. Go in there and get it. He's like, this is about us, about family, but all of us together. So I think this is where Jimmy's gonna be like, all right. He's like, we're gonna get your brother. We're gonna work it out. So I think they're just gonna be like, they're gonna work it out, and they're gonna be together, and they're gonna be a thing. And then the Usos gonna be tag team champions, and then they're gonna bring Naomi in there because Naomi doesn't have Lana anymore, and then Naomi's gonna come in there. She is gonna be women's champion, SmackDown Women's Champion. She's gonna take it all gonna hold gold. It's gonna be great. And then Tamina is gonna take out Natalya, and then Nia Jax is gonna join, and they're gonna be tag team champions together, and the whole dynasty is gonna run WWE. And then Tamina and Natalya, and then Natalya. Oh, she's gonna be by herself. That's unfortunate. Anyways, Maybe Natalia will try to be a women's champion. She tries to go after the women's title. I don't know. But anyways, Rey Mysterio comes out. Obviously, he says, "Roman, come out. You disrespecting me as a man. Get out here." Roman comes out, and Rey first thing says he acknowledges Roman Reigns. He's like, "You want me to acknowledge you? I acknowledge you." And then he starts running them down. Acknowledges them as. I don't remember. But he acknowledged them as like trash. Like he pretty much downplayed them, acknowledged them as like trash, degenerate, asshole, all those stuff like that. He pretty much said he honestly was like, and this is what I respect about Lil Ray. He was like, man, he was like, I want to. He was like, I'm not here to win like a title. I don't care about that. I just want to fight Roman Reigns to avenge my son at Hell in a Cell inside Hell in a Cell. He was like, yo, man up, respect me. You want to respect me in these streets. I'm the legend. Like, you gonna respect this. And so he throws the mic down, and he says, your move. And Roman's like, you can't, like, you know how to work. Hey, Paul, boom, mic. Here you go. And then he was about to tell him that he acknowledged them, and then a candlestick ended up in the ring. And then Ray started beating Roman with the candlestick. He started tearing him down. He kept beating him up. And then Dominik came out of nowhere. He started beating Roman with the candlestick. And then, oh my God, this was the best thing I've ever seen in my life. And then my man said, when Roman called him like this, had him in power position and said, yeah. Just like that. He just threw my man. Took him out. So, and then he took Ray out. So this is what I like. This is the Roman that I really like, because for when he first had the title, when like Ray first, or when Roman first got the title, it was all about Roman winning, not winning. It was all about Jay helping Roman retain the title. Like, he beat Jay, but like when they get like Nakamura, Kevin Owens, Daniel Bryan, all that other stuff, he needed Jay to help him. Like, he kept needing Jay. And then after WrestleMania, he was, I don't need nobody. I was out here. I stacked Bryan and Edge at the same time. What? Do you see what I did to Daniel Bryan? He's not even at SmackDown anymore because of me. So I like that his confidence is building. Like, it's like he's taking out. He's saying that it taking the Usos twice, that he needed to help them both out who couldn't get the job done, and he just did it by himself twice in 2 weeks. So I'm assuming that next week that the Mysterios, they're probably gonna try to maybe get on the same page, but maybe the Mysterios are gonna get the upper hand, and by whenever the next pay-per-view is, they're all probably gonna all be on the same page or something, or by the pay-per-view they're all gonna be on the same page or something like that. But Roman was gangster. He threw my man. He just said, yeah. He threw him out. That was great. That was fire. Yeah, that match at Hell in a Cell with Ray and Roman. Oh my God, it's gonna be so good. It's gonna be really good. Like, oh, I can't wait for this. This is gonna be fantastic. That match is gonna be great. But all in all, SmackDown was thumbs up. Very, very good. The 50-50 booking obviously was the only thing. Liv Morgan gets a win though, so I guess we can never hate that. Hopefully the feud with Shinsuke and Corbin is going to be over next week. This is the final match of the 5 that we never wanted to see. Give it the time. Give it at least however 20 minutes or less, I guess 10-15 minutes. Roman and the Usos are the best. The tag team match next week should be really good. Can't wait to see some more stuff with Cesaro and Bayley and all those other people. Maybe it'll be a tag team match next week. Who knows? But yeah, overall, I'd give SmackDown about an A-. I thought it was really, really good. Really, really strong showing. Even despite those 2 things that happened. What did you guys think? Did you like it? Did you not like it? Did you give it a thumbs up, thumbs down? Did you give it an A, B, C, D, F? What did you give? I'll see you guys in the next one. I'm out.